Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is my last video in this round of videos for Beebeecraft, and I'll be using these supplies in this video. Now all the links for these products will be down below in my description box. Go down and check them out. If you haven't seen Beebeecraft, pop into the links below and check out Beebeecraft. They've got some awesome products. They're awesome to work with. I've never had a problem with Beebeecraft. Now if you like doing this sort of thing and you've got 100 subscribers or more, you're eligible to do this too, to showcase products for them. Just get on and send them an email. So today the last of my products were these shape dies. There was 4 different shapes in this: an oval, circle, rectangle and square. There was these side tuck, like what do you call them, just different pattern, flower pattern, yeah, like a side tuck pocket dies. There was a whole pack of these emboss folders. Now if you're just into embossing, awesome pack to buy. Oop, that one's upside down. Awesome pack to buy. And I mean I've got a lot of embossing folders, but I didn't have any of these, so it was a perfect pack to pick up. This is a stamp set with the mushrooms on it, and these are the relief shapes that you use with the embossing folders. So my challenge was to do something with all of these products in this video, and I think I may have a solution. Okay, now I've picked I'm pretty sure I picked this embossing folder for this one because I want it to look like wildflowers. Okay, so we'll just put those ones aside, but you know, look, and these, you've got one there that could suit any occasion, I reckon. They're just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, so I'm going to pick this one. We're going to use the stamps, and I think we will use, which one? I think we'll use the oval relief shape. So you get the oval, the rectangle, the circle, and the smaller oval, which would, you know, accommodate like a word or a sentiment, you know. So they come with a backing on them, and I haven't taken the backing off this. I'll take it off and show you again. It's just the film that they have on them when they cut the products, that's all. And they're not meant to stay on there, but I guess if you wanted to leave them on, you could. It'd probably make no difference at all. But I'm just going to take it off so I can show you. Okay, a little bit hard to see because they're clear, but they are beautifully made. Okay, right, so I'm going to show you these products. I might use this corner shape, and I'm going to use a rectangle. Right, what I will do, I might just pop out one of these rectangles. Now you just twist them. They're all joined together, so just be careful you don't bend them, but just twist them where they're joined, and they'll pop out like that. And you do need to cut off these little furfies because sometimes they show up in your work, in your embossing and cutting and stuff, especially if it goes in on the pattern. Okay, and just watch where they go because I don't want little feet getting cut on them. Not just my dog's little feet, my grandboys. Alright, so I'm going to use, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use that one. Yeah. Alright, so let's get one of them out and let's see how they cut. So they're the bits out of these products that I'm going to use. Now I'll put that aside, and I'll cut the dies first and we'll show you how they cut. Okay, I've got my Sizzix here, the Sizzix switch, and I just want to show you a couple of things on here when it comes to the cutting pads. Okay, you need to look at your sandwiches. Okay, make sure you look at them because they're different things, different sandwiches for different things that we're going to use here. So I can see that these thin dies, they need all of the sandwich plates to do that. So let's open that up and turn you on. I'm going to put all of the sandwiches in here, and I'm going to put, hopefully they'll fit on together. So I'm just going to put them down. I'll do them together. That will save me time. I've just got a piece of thicker watercolor paper here in case I want to do something with it. Okay, and then I'm going to put my thing on and push it through. Now the good thing about these switches is that there's no cranking at all. And I'm just going to show you how well that these cut. That's what I wanted to show you. Okay, so we've got the dies there. We've got our square that just pops out straight away, and our little flower thing. Where's my little brush? Here it is. Right, I got all the little pieces out and they cut beautiful. Sometimes you need to use your little brush tool just to get those tiny little bits out. Okay, so I've got those two pieces, and isn't it pretty? That's so pretty. I wanted to use a paper bag for a part of this. Okay, that's the size that I want that to be. Okay, now I'll go on to using this relief shape. What you need to keep in mind is, like someone said to me, are these too thick? No, they're not, because this relief shape is the same thickness as your plate. So here it says on this one, where is it? Here it says the embossing folders, okay, and it wants you to use the grey plate, which is this, and it's going to differ with all your machines. So you need to refer back to how you put your embossing folders through. Okay, but this one, the Sizzix switch, it says for me to use the grey plate, the two clear plates, and the emboss folder with the paper in it. Now, because this is the same width as one of these plates, all as we do is omit one of the plates. So we use the grey plate, one clear emboss plate, our folder with the paper in it, and instead of this other clear plate, we're going to use the width of this relief shape because it's the width of this plate. Okay, so what I do then is put my paper in. I'm going to give it just a tiny little spritz of water because that helps the embossing to have a better impression. Going to put it in the folder. Okay, you have a decision to make. Which one you want to use? Do you want to use the oval or the rectangle with the oval cutout? Now, this one, if you use the whole oval plate here and put it on your emboss folder, all of this around here, okay, will be embossed. and the middle section will be left. If you use the oval and put that on your plate, okay, you can see it. Oh no, you can't, it's hard to see. If you do that, okay, only that middle section will be embossed and all the outside will be plain. Okay, so you need to make a decision which one you want to use. I want to use the whole plate here with the oval cutout. Okay, now what you need to do is just center that on your emboss folder. Put some tape on because you don't want that sliding around. Okay, we're going to sit it on our big grey mat. Remember, this relief plate is equal to one of these plates. Okay, so that's one plate, this is the second plate. Right, so we're going to put that sandwich together and we will run that through our machine. Okay, take your tape off. And then you are left with this gorgeous look. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. That's the other side, and it depends what sort of paper you use too, is the type of impression that you're going to get, but I was after a really subtle look for mine. Right, I did have a little play with it and used some water paper, and look how beautiful that came out. This was with the other where did I put it? This was with the oval. I put the oval on here and I only impressed then the center. Isn't it gorgeous? So there's so many things you can do with that, so many. Okay, so we've cut out our little piece of card. We've cut out a corner, fancy corner here. What else have I done? Oh, I've embossed. So my only last thing to add to this is some stamping. Now, you would have seen my previous video on Beebeecraft using the stencils, and that was my beautiful watercolor that came out, and I was doing the reverse stenciling here, which I loved. So I'm going to use this. I've already scanned it. I love to scan my artwork, and I'm going to cut it up. And you know, sometimes it takes a lot of bravery to cut things up, especially when they turn out good. But hey, you can do it again. Do it again. So I'm going to cut this up and we're going to use it. And I'm going to make a journal card. So let's get this, see how we're going with this. Okay, I'm just going to have to quiet my dog. Okay, he's quiet. I don't like him barking because we're in a caravan park and it's just, yeah. Right, so I'm going to make a journal card, and I want to make this, I want to just cut this down just a little, and I want this, I want to position that, and I want to be able to see this reverse, the reverse stenciling. So I might come up a little and we'll cut some pieces off there. And the rest of my artwork there won't get wasted. I'll make a pocket. I reckon I'll get a belly band and 2 pockets. Let's do that now. I'll have a journal card, a belly band, a journal card, and 2 pockets, an up pocket and a normal pocket. So that will be cool. Right, I might even put this in my art journal, the one that I've got that I want to do some gouache painting in. That would be cool. Yeah. All right, so I'll just put those aside. All right, so let's do some inking. And this then becomes the back of my journal card, so you can write in this area. Isn't it pretty? It is so pretty. So pretty. All right, so that's the base of my journal card. Right, so let's get some glue on the back of here. Now I don't think I want to colour this. Like, you know, you could put a bit of colour on it, but I sort of want it to stand out. So I'm just going to put some glue just on the edge because it's a pocket. It's like a little side tuck. And we were going to put it on the front, weren't we? So I want to put that on the front here. And I'll just snip that corner off like the rest of it. Right, and my little journal, this is another little journal card. I'm just going to edge that. And then we need to decorate this little journal card. So this is where the little mushrooms come in now, and I'm going to do a bit of stamping with these mushroom stamps. So we'll get the border. Just want to put it on straight. Straight. Okay. Okay, so that was the little border stamp. Alright, so we'll cut that out. I want to put that on there. And then we need some little mushrooms. So which ones will we pick? I really like this one. And we'll get some black ink for that. Might get some stays on because I don't want it to run when we colour it. Beautiful. They stamp beautiful. Alright, so I've got 2 little beautiful little mushrooms stamped out, and we'll colour them. We'll cut these out. Now I just want to decide how I'm going to put this together. This, I want another little journal card to sit in there. Let's get the black. Give it a go first. Okay, and it's just different sorts of decoration, I guess, like around it. What else? What else have we got in here? That's nice. There's all sorts of little bits and pieces on this. Number. Got nice on there. And what else have we got on here? There's a whole date thing if you wanted to put a date thing on it, which is pretty cool. We've got some writing, some script writing. I think it goes up that way. Some script writing on the bottom. Some, what else is on here? Figure 3, it says mushrooms. Put that up the side. And what else is on here? Why don't we, because I want to put these mushrooms on here somewhere. Maybe that's enough. There's a little splatter type stamp. Like that. And then I think that would do. And then I'll put, I might just put a little bit of ink on these just so it takes the stark white off. Pickle. Oh, he's had the heebie-jeebies lately, barking at everything. What else? I really like some of this. I want to cut some of that off and use it. Maybe we can tie it around, and a little bit of lace, not too much. So I want to glue that on. Might cut a little bit of it off. And I also wanted to tie this around here just a couple of times. I'll just put a cut in that lace so it goes in there. And now I want to put my mushrooms in there. And this watercolor card is quite thick and it gives it a nice dimension. Right, I'll see where they'll sit. Where's my tweezers? Let's get my tweezers. Go up a little bit. And that's probably a little bit too stark white for me, so I might just put a little bit more colour. Just bring it back just a little. Right, I'm just going to give this the tiniest little bit of colour on the edge, not too much. Where's all my lids? Is that the black? Yeah. Right, and then this is, I just want to get a piece of board just to open that up just a tad, just to stretch it just a little bit. Yep, I've got it. That is my little, I'm going to have to cut the edge off that, I think. Maybe put a little bit of glue on it. Okay, so that's my little mini journal card. I'll leave the back plain so that can be written on, and then that then will pop down in here. That is my main journal card, and then the back has this gorgeous embossing on it. And then when you take that out, you see the beautiful reverse stenciling. I love this little pocket. Love the flowers on it. Might, yeah, maybe I'll fold that back because it's just getting in the way. Right, so that was my challenge to use all those products. Okay, let's recap what I have done and what I've used in this make. I have actually used all the products here in this one make, which I promised I was going to do. Now, my previous video where I did the reverse stenciling with the Beebeecraft stencils, I managed to get a journal card, a belly band, and 2 pockets out of that, a down pocket and an up pocket. So in an upcoming journal, I will use these in that. They are beautiful. I love them. So for the journal card for this make with these products, I used this emboss folder, which is just absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of wattle and stuff like that. But look, there's so many to choose from there, guys. And I have used that as a journal spot on the back using the oval relief acrylic shapes here. Now I used the whole, the whole shape of this, not just the oval, because when you use the whole shape you will get a plain shape in the middle, and that for me is to journal on. So that's the relief shapes that I used. on the back to make that journaling spot. Beautiful. On the die shapes here, I have used the rectangle die, one of the rectangles anyway, to create another journal card, a smaller one. And these are beautiful Deckle edges. Beautiful. Okay, and then this pocket here, I have used this daisy side tuck die, which is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then for the last thing, the stamps, I've stamped 2 of the mushrooms here from the set. You get lots of different little stamps in this set. 2 of the mushrooms, and then some script writing, some little words, some what do you call it, some of this mixed media type prints, you know, stuff like that, just to give it some interest around the outside. And I used this label shape here to make a label with my book page. Then I've just put some lace on it, tied it up with some of this awesome ribbon, and it's a journal card on a journal card. So this is what I've done with all these products. You know, I promised you when I unboxed them that I was going to do something with all these products together, so I hope I did it justice and you enjoyed watching me do that. I absolutely loved the reverse stenciling, and I wanted to use that card in this make as well. So that pocket sits in there. You can see the little mushrooms tucking out. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed watching me do that today. And all the links will be below for these Beebeecraft products. Thank you, Beebeecraft, for allowing me to showcase them for you today. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you're new here, please like, share and subscribe. And when you do go into Beebeecraft, make an account, check out all their products. They've got so many products to look at, so all sorts of discounts, and they ship quickly, and their products are all beautiful. I've never had a problem with Beebeecraft. And at checkout, make sure you go through my links, because at checkout you get a 10% off your order using the coupon code Valita10. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching that, and thank you again, Beebeecraft, and I will catch you soon for a new video. Bye.